last 10 years, I've been building this DSO, based out of San Antonio. We've had locations as far north as Dallas, as far south as Laredo. It wasn't until 2021, 2022, when I started having this idea of like, hey, what's next? And that's how I ended up with TUSK. It kind of happened by surprise. I spent a day in Charlotte with Kevin Cumbus, and I had known Kevin for probably 5 years through the Dental Entrepreneurs Organization. We had gotten to know each other there and knew about TUSK and what he had been building over there, and reached out and was like, hey, I need to do a strategy session with you. So we sat down for a day, just talked about, my goals for my family, for our business, where we wanted to go. We made some decisions that day that actually weren't to seek out a partner. That we had some other goals that came out of that. But right after that meeting, I was approached by a group out of state who wanted to get into Texas and start with an ortho group. So I told Kevin, it's like, hey, remember all those goals we set? Let's hit pause. I've been approached by this group. He said, that's fantastic, James. Let's get some other people to talk to as well. Because it's always nice to have people competing for your business. For what I was looking for, I really wanted to expand the pool to people outside of Texas, and I didn't feel like the local brokers would have the connections to be able to put me in front of the people who I thought would be a good fit. And that's where TUSK came in. I had the relationship with Kevin. TUSK is, one of the leaders in the industry for, small to medium-sized groups going to market, and it was really a no-brainer. TUSK was the right fit for me from the beginning. We had meetings with about a half dozen groups who were interested in someone like myself, and it came down to just a couple. Some of them weren't a good fit. Either I wasn't the right group for them or they weren't the right group for me. But they introduced me to a couple that I would have loved to work with, and then we found the right one. I can't imagine going through this without somebody representing you. As somebody who's been on the buy side for a long time and working with people selling their practice to me, and the stress that you go through as a seller, and I didn't fully appreciate it until I myself was going through this as a seller. And you need someone to help clarify your thoughts so that you can keep your head in the game and keep working. Because the whole time you're going through this process, you have a business to run, and you need somebody else to manage the conversations, to work with your attorney, because really when it comes down to it, you're talking about a lot of money on the table here. And that's where someone like TUSK comes in, who can speak the lingo. They can overcome the objections of a buyer, explain things in terms that they understand, and do it in a way that's not emotionally charged like a seller will be inevitably. It's very difficult to manage all of this on your own. Yeah, this is a dream come true for me. It's not the finish line in my career. It's just doing another lap, and it's a lap in my career that I still can't believe I get to do. TUSK was able to find the best of both worlds, and the group that I partnered with, they had a very competitive offer that really nobody else could beat, and it's exactly what I was looking for. Absolutely, yeah. I had a great experience with TUSK. we got our deal to the finish line, and they really listen. They take that into consideration with the people they put you in front of, because they have a very deep Rolodex of groups that are out there. And just because someone's a group that has money to spend, that doesn't mean that they should be put in front of you, because it's a waste of everybody's time. So they did a great job with curating the group of groups that I talked to. So.